Hi, welcome back to Brainwave52. In our last episode, we explored how willpower shapes possibility into reality, using the tools that are already in our hands. Today, we're looking at a different kind of power, the power of knowing. Not knowing in the sense of having the right answer, but knowing as in trusting that inner wisdom that you have. In a world today that's full of noise, it's really easy to mistake constant activity for progress. But often the most powerful insights actually come from stillness. Think about the leaders that you respect the most. They don't just react quickly, they pause, they listen, they reflect. And in that pause, they make space for this deeper knowing to emerge. This isn't intuition versus strategy. It's recognizing that intuition is part of strategy. When we give ourselves permission to tune in, we start noticing patterns, connections, opportunities that might otherwise go unseen. In organizations, listening within is just as important as listening across. We run surveys, we hold meetings, we gather data, and all of that has its place. But how often do we pause long enough to notice what our instincts are telling us? Maybe it's a feeling that a project is misaligned or a conversation didn't capture the whole picture. Maybe it's sensing that your team needs space to breathe before pushing forward. When leaders acknowledge those inner signals, they make better decisions because they're drawing from both evidence and embodied wisdom. Here's a quick exercise. I want you to think of a decision that's been sitting with you. You thought of one? Okay, now, before listing pros and cons, before jumping into action, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Ask yourself, what does my gut already know about this? Write down the very first response that comes up. Don't edit, don't justify, don't judge, just write it down. You might be surprised about how much clarity is actually already there, just waiting for you to notice it. When we allow space for inner knowing, we stop chasing every external signal and start leading from a place of grounded confidence. This isn't about ignoring facts or feedback. It's about weaving intuition into the bigger picture, and in doing so, expanding our capacity to lead with wisdom. So, our first step was daring to begin. Our second step was learning to shape with will. This third step is about listening deeply, trusting the knowledge that's already within you. Next time, we're going to look at how learning from traditions and mentors can help us balance that inner knowing with the wisdom of others. Thank you for tuning in to Brainwave 52. As always, take a moment this week to pause, to listen within, and see what emerges. See you next time. Bye.